Alright, what's up everyone? I'm Spirit Rosewolf and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. After I got interrupted during the last few minutes of last part, I am back and I did a bit of thinking on which classes I would actually go with for Vaughn here. Now, we have the options to change them if we so choose later on in the game. So we don't have to go too crazy about, ooh, what should we choose? What should we choose? Should we prioritize one thing or should we prioritize another? Should we make him a mage? Should we have him get all the magics, or should we give him something that is more open-ended? Well, we're just going to experiment. We're just gonna have fun. I originally thought that I would look back on a Let's Play that I watched a year ago of someone playing Final Fantasy XII, one of my favorite Let's Players. I did mention him at the beginning of this Let's Play. Mysterious JG. You should I definitely recommend his channel in case anyone wants to watch Let's Plays of someone who definitely has done this for a long time and has a lot of experience when it comes to Let's Plays. Especially when it comes to RPGs. So, I was originally going to go with his build. I was going to look back at some of those parts, but I figured, why not just do, my own thing? What? I can be original too. So, oh, I didn't actually notice the preview license board here. So can we actually look at that? Oh, we can. All right, well, we can basically see what this license board will offer us throughout the entire game. So we earn these license panels to unlock the ability to use certain armors, weapons, magics, depending on the class, and even some bonuses like increasing max HP, or even the red spiral technique, which we will learn about later. And then there's some really awesome stuff that's over here that we can unlock for later when we have the necessary components. We can learn how to make horology. Okay. I was gonna make a interesting joke there, but best that I don't. Shades of Black. Are they 50? Because if so, no thank you. I'm not going with this class then. Martyr. Okay, so this is some interesting names. Anyways, so yeah, I thought it over and I figured why not experiment with some fun class like the Foebreaker, which allows us to use axe and hammers. Kind of seems like a more rugged class. And then I think we can unlock another one. Yeah, I was gonna go with either the Ulan or the Shikari, but now that I'm thinking about it, wouldn't it be awesome to have a Dragoon who can also use bulky hammers? Because the Ulan is essentially just the Dragoon. He uses spears, and that's pretty much it. I'm calling it a Dragoon. Oh, wait, we don't have the ability to unlock the secondary license board until later. Okay, well, I was misremembering. I guess Vaughn is gonna be stuck with axes then. That's fair. Well, we can unlock the ability to use the Orachia armlet now with the LP points that we got. So now we can use that armlet, and eventually when we get enough points, we can unlock the ability to use other stuff like this heavy armor set, the axes and hammers, and these other accessories. I'll probably unlock axes and hammers. Use the equipment command to modify a character's equipment. Simple enough. Yeah, we don't really have anything available at the moment. We can increase our max HP using the Orachia armlet. It's not a bad increase, so we'll do that. Yeah, I need to make a conscious effort to purchase a battle hammer. Also, I love this game's version of Moogles. They are very different compared to other Moogles. They look almost humanoid, almost lagomorphish, and they have giant fluffy pom-poms. Very interesting version of Moogles, I will give it that. I'm not sure if these were the type of Moogles that were used in the Tactics game, but they definitely are in 12 and Tactics Advance. Scotted Imperial. Who gave you leave to come here, boy? The balcony's reserved for the Imperial Watch. You hear? Very well, then. Oh, it's a barkeep! It's Barkeep! The High Pillow! Our barkeep's a High Pillow. Mr. Vaughn, I'm sorry, but the balcony is reserved for members of the Imperial Watch. So they've decided, at least. There's nothing more than the 2-bit shell swords, if you ask me. Thank you, Barkeep. Your words of wisdom is always impeccable. Kinda looks like Vaughn has materia stuck to the back of his chest armor. Kind of a weird design. I never really got the whole chest armor look. Just like all the other soldiers, it seems that Vaughn is a fan of showing off midriff and chest. Which will eventually get him killed, as we've established with Lord Wrastler. Alright, so in terms of our next destination, we need to head to the Esther Sand. Is that actually called the Esther Sand? Or Esther Sand? Okay. I was about to say Easter Sand. Oh boy, we're gonna celebrate Easter. But no. This game has a whole different type of religion. Oh, hello. My friend here says there are 14,264 cobblestones in the southern plaza round the corner, not including the tiles in the fountain. But even with the stones by the city gates, course, he could be counting the flagstones too. That would be another matter altogether. How did you two manage to count them in the first place? You guys have way more time on your hands. We'll lock you up so fast your head'll spin. Don't think we'll let you off just cause you're young either. Okay then. Ah, so we can't go that direction. This area might be a bit confusing at times, but it's not that difficult. I made it from the Esther Sand, sorry, just before they closed the gate, but my friend was stopped before he could get through. Could you take him something for me? Sure, no problem. Excellent, you should find him just outside the east gate, a bonga like myself. And don't go selling that to pocket the gil for yourself, you hear? A small package. If I remember correctly, this doesn't actually do anything for us. It's just a small little side quest. Which has no rewards whatsoever. Although I'd like to be proven wrong.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here.
Way to sound smug, Vaughn.
Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters.
The Consul's a real man, dang it. He's a good person.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Jeez, Vaughn. You didn't have to go that extra. Man just trying to do his job. Alright, so we're looking for a bonga that's not you. Oh, might be you. Waiting bonga. Once the gates close, they'll not be letting anyone through. No exceptions. I'm getting in while the getting's good. You trying to push in? Best be rethinking that move, mate. You want inside, you get in line behind me, understand? Capiche. You're not a bonga. Also, why do you have... Okay, I actually thought that was a smiley face on his chest. Oh, when his ears cover up the other, circle, it actually does look like a smiley face. See? He has a smiling chest. My companions and I arrived together, but they singled out my goods for inspection. I've been held here all day. You came from the city, yes? Did a Bongan merchant happen to give you an item to deliver? Yeah, here it is. Well, what do you know? My thanks, boy. Helped me out of a tight spot you have. Heading into the desert, are you? Best watch yourself out there. Get into any fights. Just be sure to keep well healed, hear me? Mind your wounds, or the next blow you take could be your last. Had myself caught by the tail a time or two out there, let me tell you. And he actually does have a tail. Thank you for your help, boy. This won't get me into the city any sooner, but it should help pass the time. Mind what I told you about traveling the desert. Tend to your wounds or you'll so soon be feeding the wolves. Okay. So yeah, we don't get anything from that. Unless it's the only way to access the super secret ultimate weapon in the game. Probably not. I doubt it. Is this like a feeding tube? They closed the chocobo. Oh, that's to feed the chocobos. For the day on the account of the consul's arrival. Speaking of which, shouldn't the ceremony be starting soon? I wonder if we can still get back in the city, or have they closed the gates? Lady, they literally closed the gates up there. Can't you see all the people that... Oh, they've, unloaded. Maybe you can't see them. What a beautiful map painting that is. Alright, off to the Esther Sand. With probably the most iconic song from Final Fantasy XII. Oh gosh, it's T-Rexor! We'll need to enlist the help of Squall and Quistis in order to defeat it. We'll have to make sure to junction 100 sleep spells on Vaughn's attack. So yeah, these are considered the overworlds of Final Fantasy XII. You basically roam through them and battle anything that comes your way. Like I said, this game has a very Western RPG feel when it comes to its battle system. Unlike previous games, you don't just transition into a battle screen and initiate turn-based. In this one, you actually have to fight in the middle of the actual overworld. Which is very different. And which is why most people compared it to Final Fantasy XI, considering it did the exact same thing, since that game was an MMO. Which is also why the exploration themes in this game can also count as battle themes. So these things are cactars, right? Yeah, certainly the weirder variants of cactars, I'll give them that. I can't tell whether or not they're cute or absolutely horrifying. Or both. So apparently, the mark that we're supposed to go after is somewhere around here. Along with the supposed transport, apparently? Oh, what is this? A wolf. Oh boy. Time to commit genocide on the wolf race again. Forgive me, my brethren, but I must do this. Oh, those whimpers. I feel so bad. So, oh, there's the rogue tomato. We'll do a bit of exploring before we fight it. So yeah, in this game, you earn gil items, experience, and LP, which is license points that we can use to upgrade our licenses. At the moment, we have 6. We'll eventually need to get 20 in order to get another license for Vaughn. So yeah, the name of the game is basically just to get enough license points to start using other abilities or equipment. And also to increase your level for actual stats. Not that difficult to get a grasp on, but it can certainly take a while, as you see. Which is why I consider the whole speed up feature that they added in the HD remaster to be a godsend. It makes grinding so much easier, and also exploring. If you have the ×2 speed feature on pretty much the entire time, you really don't have to worry about battles. Although you end up missing some interesting stuff, like the fact that we did a multi-hit attack on that wolf there. But hey, it's either that or watching these battles go through their motions. And sometimes it's not all that interesting. So I will definitely be making use out of this feature. Also, yeah, there's a T-Rex in the middle of this place. I do not recommend fighting that at all. It's not even telling us its name. It is pretty much docile unless you attack it, unless you provoke it. So we're not actually going to provoke it at all. We're just gonna stick to fighting the tiny wolves and cactuses to gain experience and LP. And then we'll be fighting the rogue tomato. Yeah, certainly don't want to bite off more than we could chew. We don't want to be biting the hand that'll feed us. Titus, you are not Vaughn. Okay, simple wolves. Don't mind if I do. We might actually get the attention of both wolves. Ah, yes. We are starting to lose some HP, so we will need to heal in a bit. Wolf J. Oh yeah, J Wolf. I guess that means we already killed G Wolf. We killed Gangster Wolf, which means we are the true gangsters? I'm not sure. Ah, treasure. 6 gil. Yeah, that's worth it. How much gil do we even have? 192, huh? 16 license points. Are we able to use items? Huh. Oh, right. Items are in the actual battle menu, like this. Well, as a fan of classic JRPGs, I'm not really the type of person to use my potions like this in the early game. And since we have access to a save crystal all the way over here in Rabanastra, let's make use of it. In fact, I did mention that I wanted to get my hands on a battle axe. Can we actually get back into town? You want to pass? You queue up with everything else? Any arguments to speak from the guards at the back of the queue? Oh. Yeah, it seems... Oh, can we talk to these guys? Not many more people coming along now. Once we get this lot taken care of, that should just about do it, I'd say. Yeah, let me in. Oh. Oh. Once the gate's closed, I'll not be letting anyone through. No exceptions. You trying to push in? Best be rethinking that, mate. Oh. I guess I can't get in. Or maybe I can. Maybe I can. They're inspecting everyone before letting people through. You're gonna have to stand in line if you want in. Not that the line is moving. I'm curious. They actually allow us to stay in line. Oh my gosh! You can actually go inside if you just wait long enough. Oh, poor Bongan. I know they're Bonga, but I call them Bongan as in plural. Which I probably shouldn't, considering it's supposed to be plural. So, that poor Bonga. The watch inside notified me. Foodstuffs for the banquet, wasn't it? Well, do you need to pass? I don't see any foodstuffs on you. Still have work to do, eh? Well, be about your business. Go on now. Alright, so we do have access to the city, which means we can actually go purchase a weapon. We don't need to. This is pretty much overkill, but we have the gil. We have the gil to spare, so we need to actually find the shop first. Are there any, like, key markers that we can read to know which place is which? I guess not. I guess we just have to figure out in our own right. Well, we'll go to the store that has the sword on it, which is this one. Oh, they even have, like, crystals right outside their doorway. Some weapons are good for range, some strike quickly. Find a weapon that suits your needs and stick with that. Thank you, promotional spokesperson. What about you, Ganon? Sure, we call them all monsters, but not all are created equally. Plenty will keep to their business if you keep to yours. Of course, if you go picking a fight, don't be surprised if they fight back. Okay, so he's pretty much talking about the giant T-Rexor. Oh, hey, a Bongan that's, running this shop. Might I interest the young master in some weapons? Amal. Looks like they're a little too expensive for us. Also, they do not seem to have the, hammers with them. And yeah, nothing really to sell. I mean, we could sell a bunch of our drops that we got, but not really all that worth it. Dude, are you handling the blade with your hands? With your bare hands? Okay, but you're asking to be cut. Well, this was probably a waste, but hey, at least we figured out that there's no hammers in town. Besides, considering we have the ×2 speed on, we don't really need to care about wasting time going in and out of the town. It's that instant. But we do definitely need to replenish our health. There we go. Alright, off to fight a rogue tomato. I never thought I'd say that in my life. And yet here we are. We are actually pretty close to getting enough LP points to, to have a great Let's Play. No, to, get another license board. Hey, nice. So, one more battle should do it. Preferably something that I can take out easily. Ah, like you, tiny little cactite. You may have gotten a hit on me, but I managed to take you out first. So long. Alright, 20 points, huh? I can either get the Hand Axe license, the Accessories 2 license, which will give me Firefly and Bangle, or all the armors. Now, the armor sounds pretty good. Infuse. Fully consume user's MP, changing one ally's HP to 10 times the amount. That sounds situational and also very fun to use. So yeah, unlocking license boards lead way to other license boards that we can eventually get. Which side is better? This is the side that'll give us accessories, as well as special techniques and more stats. That doesn't actually look too bad. This side, I assume, gives us weapons and armor, which, considering that'll allow us to increase our stats, I think this is a little more important. So, either axes and hammers or heavy armor. Well, considering we can't unlock the heavy armor yet, I'll just go with the axes and hammer. And that's pretty much how license boards work. You unlock stuff to gain stuff. Simple, yet fun. Just another thing to grind, basically. But not in a bad way, I would say. Oh, can we actually steal from this thing? Oh, we got a windstone. I actually completely forgot Vaughn could steal. I should probably steal a lot more often now. Alright, well. We're here. We might as well. Let's fight the rogue tomato. I can't believe this is an actual thing. I want to steal from it first. We stole a pebble. Oh yeah. The best steal. Vaughn failed to steal. The rogue tomato has nothing to steal. Okay. So we could pretty much just attack it now. I don't think I should be worried. Yeah, it's already dead. Or not. Oh. Oh, right, I forgot. You have to chase it. Well, it's a good thing it's not going anywhere near the T-Rex. I believe it won't. Also, just in case. Let's use a potion. Ooh, you're getting pretty close to the T-Rex, though. Oh, I think they actually despawned it, just for this battle. Which kind of makes sense. I wouldn't want to fight the T-Rex along with the Rogue Tomato. I mean, the T-Rex I could take care of, but the Rogue Tomato, that's a little too much.
Galbana lilies?
Ooh, a flower in the middle of a desert. A beautiful flower such as that, too. Pretty rare when you find one.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here. This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
So, now we need to figure out who we're going to give that flower to. Are we going to give it to Marlene, or are we going to give it to Tifa? Plot twist, it's Barrett. So that was an easy... Wow, he lunged and managed to turn a full 180 degrees just to hit us. I gotta say, that was impressive. Alright, so... I'm thinking... we head out to the north here and see what we can find. We're going a little ways away from Dalmasca, but it pays to explore a little bit. Especially since we're gaining experience and LP with every battle that we face. Ah. What do we have here? An outpost. We obtained 1 gil. Yes, that was so worth it. Okay, well, a potion, that's pretty okay. Unlucky merchant. That's my chocobo just over there. Has a fondness for shiny things. Buries everything it can with its beak. The most recent victim? All the gil I made in Robin Oster. And now they've got the road to the Nebra blocked off. This just isn't my day. Oh, poor you, dude. I love the chocobos in this game because they all have like armor and stuff. It's so cute. This is just a nameless outpost on the road between Rabinoster and Nalbia, or Nalbida. Whichever you're headed for, you've not far to go, my boy. Pretty hot, huh? 100 gil if you want to rest. Thank you, but no thanks. If you need to get out in the sun, let me know. Well, at least he's nice. Dontro. Hi there, name's Dontro. I'm on watch here. You come hopping to go to Nalbina? Sorry to tell you, but the road's not open. Hey, don't blame me. You're not the only one put out by it either. I've been waiting forever for the replacement to come. Oh, dang. All because of that console. Oh, he's so special. My father said he didn't mind paying, but maybe I ought to pitch in a little too. Chocobos don't come cheap, and with all these delays, I hope he can afford it. Aw. Now that is a good daughter. A high potion. Ooh, this early, huh? Well, we're certainly never gonna use that. So, can we give this dude the gil that we're finding? I kind of feel sorry for him. Still, what an adorable chocobo. Oh, hey, it's a doggy. It's a little wolf. It's a tiny wolf. Okay, well, I'm glad we're not fighting him. A boy and his dog? You stuck here too? I came from the village up ahead, and now I can't get back. Don't worry about him. He won't bite or nothing. He's practically family. Cute, huh? Very. He's so adorable. Look at him. He's so cute. I like how they just shrunk his model. They shrunk the wolf model and just made it into a dog. That's so adorable. Oh wow, there's gill all over the place. I thought I saw it. Yep, there it is. 3 gill. It's not worth much, but it is something. Ooh, firefly. I can apparently equip that soon. What is that exactly? Reduces experience earned to 0. Why? Why would you do that? It increases strength, but why? But why? I think it's specifically if you want to do a challenge run. I mean, sure, but still no. I hired a chocobo, but for what? They've got the whole blasted desert blocked off. Unfortunate. No one's allowed through unless they're an official business. List-wise, not until the Lord Consul's appointment ceremony is complete. Well, looks like we're heading back to Rabanastre. Or Dalmasca. Oh, actually, we're in Dalmasca. It's Rabanastre that we're going to. Alright, well. What a quaint outpost. I'm actually glad that we managed to stop there and get all the items that we found. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing left that we can really get in this desert. We could fight a couple more wolves or the giant T-Rex. Although, quite frankly, my dear, I do not want to. I will leave you sleeping. We don't want to disturb the cactus. Especially since they won't really attack us unless we provoke them. So, yeah. Oh, well, I guess now we have to attack something. Forgive me, oh innocent wolf. And we got a potion. I keep forgetting to mug from these things. But oh well. Alrighty. So let's head into Rabanastre. Are we able to save before there's a cutscene? I'm hoping we can save. Okay, good. So, with this we can end the part. So tune in next time for when we eventually get into Rabanastre and deliver the supplies that we managed to get from fighting the Rogue Tomato. Exactly what we're trying to get from fighting the Rogue Tomato, I forgot. But we got them anyways. So tune into next time. I hope you all have a good day / good night and take care. Goodbye.